Hello everybody, Pinstripe here. I'm joined today by Caster.
Hello.
Good intro, good intro. And today we are here with ADB versus Crumble. If ADB wins this match, I think you said 2-0, then he will jump up to second place.
Yep, indeed.
I didn't quite see all of Crumble's lineup, but there were plenty of paratroopers. We are starting on P-Drag, which we haven't seen in a few weeks.
I think there are 3 paratroopers, 1 grenadier and 1 gunner. I don't know, we'll see.
So as it is round 1, P-Drag, whoever goes first will be random unless both players have decided beforehand. I don't think they have. We have had some, shall we say, technical difficulties getting this match started.
Maybe. Yeah, ADB has stopped falling now, I think. And it's ready to go.
ADB is currently playing on a Mac, and, well, he does usually use keyboard anyway, but playing Hogs of War on a Mac does sound a bit strange. But it is ADB to begin, which is an automatic advantage for him, given that he can jump in the tank, collect the health, and do whatever he wants to do.
And also didn't the jump dive, I would say, a 50.
Oof.
I was lucky. Jump dive inside the tank, because if you enter a vehicle or a building, it's faster if you jump before and then press triangle.
That's probably
good amount of damage.
Max damage there, pretty much, with the tank almost. But yeah, that's a tactic I tend to forget a lot of the time. Jumping first before you jump into a tank. It's probably a habit I need to get into using more often.
It probably saves about half a second or a second even. I don't know.
Still very worthwhile, especially when you're playing competitive and time.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. It's really a bit faster, and that's probably not a good idea to use the airburst.
But he will damage the paratrooper, I think.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad.
So it's a decent use of time, I guess. But yeah, like you said, a wasted airburst shot there, because I mean the initial shell does a maximum of 40 damage, which is something that you need to combine with.
Yeah, they did 41 overall, so. Or even no. 51.
But I mean, compared to the Orly over here, who's taken pretty much max damage, is about to be. ADB looking to nudge him instead. He was down to 53, now down to 33.
Oh no! I thought the sign saved him, but yeah. I don't know what happened.
The mine exploded there. It didn't deal any damage, so it did actually protect him. He only took 20 damage from the machine gun. But that's a bit of a dangerous tactic there. I mean, he's too far away to get him into the other vegetable patch, but I don't know. Even if he hits the mines, will the sign protect the orderly again?
I don't know, and he's going closer also to the minefield, so it's interesting.
Ooh.
Just about all. Look at the pigs all together at one side of the map so far.
I mean, that's got to be a kill for ADB. He needs to. No, he might turn his attention elsewhere. Leave the orderly for now, as he's kind of low on health anyway.
Yeah, he's leaving the. How it's called, the huddle.
Yeah.
The
huddle of tanks and pigs. And instead looks for the.
But the scout was sneaky peeky hiding here.
Yeah.
Maybe to getting him outside of the map even.
We haven't seen it
yet. And it's close.
Potential. No. Drops too short. We haven't seen that so far on P-Drag, but it's going to happen at some point. I know it.
You just have to get a super shotgun.
Why aren't they in multiplayer? They should be in multiplayer.
Yeah, because every match would take like 10 turns and then it's over because super shotguns everywhere.
Oh, costly there for Crumble. He's been pretty accurate so far with his jetpacking. I mean, he's prioritized paratroopers a lot of the time, but He has suffered every now and then from that kind of damage, just unnecessary damage, and losing your turn. Means that ADB can capitalize. I mean, he kind of knows his paratroopers on low health anyway, so don't think he'll be too cautious with this.
And I think he won't damage him.
No, it should be safe, but it will be a kill. The orderly was doomed from the start. What a way to go.
For the paratrooper.
Yeah, but the grenadier over here
will be poisoned, yeah.
Yeah. Questioning where to stand. Changing his mind. Again, only 15 seconds to go.
Turning around once again.
Yeah, quite a bit of hesitation so far from Crumble. ADB has looked pretty comfortable, but the Grenadier will drop by 15. Crumble thinking too much about his paratrooper's position, I think, was just a bit worried about poisoning his own pig, but I mean, he was at a safe enough distance there.
ADB not healing his poisoned Grenadier.
Yeah, I think he might save that for later. Instead, he'll beef up the health of the paratrooper. Back up to 49. And it will be followed by a tank, most definitely. Unless... Nope.
No,
leaves the tank alone. Body blocks as well.
I mean, the tanks are out of the airburst, so they're not too dangerous currently.
Yeah, and I think 80 health is a good balance for this map as well.
Yeah, we can be taken down with just one shot from a good use of the blaster grenade or the shrapnel grenade.
Yeah, the shrapnel grenade proving a lot more handy for a lot of players. Crumble taking, again, plenty of time. Instead goes for the tank in the end, looking for the splash damage as well.
Ooh!
So, good combo. So the orderly drops to 125. The tank's health is halved. Yeah.
Just seems funny when he's retreating the tank like this. Going out here.
Leaves it instead. I think he'll be taking, trying to beef up his teammate, the Grenadier, and again, repaying the favour, it seems.
That could be a double here.
Mm.
But I think the angle is a little too, how it's called?
Depends if it rounds its way over. It does!
Oh, no! That was good.
Gets the double. We've seen plenty of those so far in the league. And misses a turn as well. A paratrooper who was looking like perishing early on. He's still alive.
I wish it would taken 1-2 steps further. I'd like if to see what it was with the minefield. Which mines are exploded now and which not.
But instead, ADB will look.
Do you think a machine gun could be enough if he's standing close to it?
I mean, he's down to 60. I think the max damage for... No, he's too far away for it to take down the tank. But that will deal at least half.
How many shots do the machine gun shoot? Do you know?
I'm not Bobby, but I would hazard a guess doing I think at least 50 damage. It's
yeah,
a lot less than
4 every time.
Yeah, it's a lot less than what people expect it to be.
I mean, it could be like if they're shooting 10 or between 10 and 12 times. Let's say the machine gun is shooting. That would be about between unlucky with the wall here, but it would be between 40 and 48 damage, something about this. But
I'm sure someone will confirm it in the comments, but Crumble losing a bunch of time there as the part of the building was taking his last few seconds to be destroyed, and there will be double damage, and they're still positioned literally in the corner. The scout down to 6 health.
That will be the last turn of the scout.
Yeah, and the thing is, even if Crumble decides to try and nudge his health down, orderly on...
Double poison could work here. Or maybe a grenade launcher.
Or maybe he's just better off just taking him out completely, because, I mean, ADB... Oh, okay, interesting. Not entirely sure. I don't think...
Just take him out because, ADB could heal him.
I don't think Crumble wants
He has to do something now. He has to do something now.
Leaving it to the last second. So both teams losing a pig. Crumble didn't want to lose a turn later on.
Yeah, which is always a good move.
Yeah, but it is ADB in the driving seat at the moment. Crumble does still have half health on his tank, but that is soon to perish, I think.
He will damage his own orderly with that, but I think he don't really care.
No, Orderly's still on 125 health. ADB just debating where to put this. Eventually places it. That will destroy the tank.
I think they won't be hit by the TNT, but at least from the tank damage, or the tank explosion.
Yeah, 40.
Or not even.
Oh, reduces the sapper down to 130.
I think that, yeah, they were fine down in the pit.
Completely safe. So a good placement of the TNT there. The tank was in just the right spot, but this will be another kill for Crumble. His sapper still on 130, which positions himself up there, but I think he needed to get as close to the wall as possible to avoid being blasted into the mines, which I think is where ADB will be looking now. That's the tricky part about this map. If you go too far to the center, then you end up being too close to the mines. I mean, he's got to take every precaution. And yeah, I think he's probably going to stay put. I mean, both sappers on the same amount of health. It doesn't really matter which one.
I would take Mark at the pit.
Yeah,
he still has to make a stand.
Exactly. So even though he's gained another turn, I'm still. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I was going to say I'm still debating who has the advantage. The bar says it's ADB. But Crumble still has a hefty amount of health, and a scout is kind of weak on this map, I think. I mean, he's going for the grenade launcher. Okay, gain himself another turn. He does have 190 health though.
Yeah, that's a death. Yet another turn gained, and he can blast the other sapper now into the minefield.
Exactly, and that removed Crumble's ability to fly into the middle and get the high explosive grenade, which I think would be very helpful right now in any given situation.
Got into the middle.
Yeah, struggling a little bit.
Maybe the TNT will blast the wall away.
Most likely, but again, I think ADB is running away with the health at the moment, so especially after this next shot, it will reduce him down even more. No, doesn't land in the mines though. Yeah, and immediately...
maybe getting him inside there. That wouldn't even be that bad.
I mean, if you can get the explosion on the medical tent, maybe, but he has no way of getting in there. I mean, he has 2 sappers left that don't really have any big weapons, unless he can get lucky with the shrapnel grenade.
That should be yet another missed turn now. Oh,
goes for the tank.
I know what he's doing.
Oh, he's going to move it and destroy it, I guess.
Yeah, but also he's also getting inside. Oh no, okay. Saving that for the next turn.
Yeah, yes. I think he's just comfortable with the amount of pigs he has left and the health that he has.
Also saving a tranquilizer.
That is true. Crumble has his work cut out for him here. He's low on TNTs. The tank still has 70 health. 40 even. My brain...
I wouldn't attack it now. Because if it does, that's a suicide mission.
Yeah, it's not worth it in the long run, but it doesn't really have that many options given the health that he does have left. So 27 damage.
One wall is blasted away.
Yeah, so now there's double high explosive grenade on offer, which I'm sure ADB will run to get. just making a circle motion just to make sure he can see what's going on. I mean, he doesn't have to get the high explosive grenades. He can just continue to whittle down the health of the sappers.
Yeah, but Crumble should definitely look to get it now and try to take at least the orderly down now.
Yeah, I mean, either that or he'll jump into one of the tents. I mean, it's possible. It is possible. But I don't think ADB will ignore him jumping into the tent. It's much too big of a risk. So
if he can get the orderly down, no. Oh, what is he doing?
I'm not entirely sure. That is a good angle.
He could get a kill here and jump into the tent.
Yeah.
But that could also kill the tent.
I think it's a little bit too far away, yeah. Just about. That could be a kill.
But he should say,
Ooh,
no!
Too
Unlucky
short.
here. Yeah, that's the tent now.
Mash tent down to 10.
Is it?
I think he'll ignore it instead.
I wouldn't do it.
I don't know. It could be risky, but it is this sapper's turn in just a moment.
If he kills the sap accidentally, that would be bad for him.
Oh, what does he do? I think good body blocking combo with doing damage here, but you know, he wants to keep the mash tent alive, but how do you protect that?
You can't really, but killing the orderly is definitely the right thing to do.
Yeah, but again, the scout elsewhere on the map, still with 190 health.
Oh, I'm positioning himself in a bad spot. Oh, but it's the scout's turn now, so he can't really do double damage.
That is true. And I think with the sapper in the mash tent looking to perish, Crumble can still pick up the high explosive grenades. So he will die. But Crumble's last sapper is only on 70 health at the moment. Can get the kill on the sapper, and it will be sapper v scout, but the scout has enough health really to see this through, I think.
He should have, unless he gets very, very unlucky with some mines.
Yeah, he's looking to move away. In fact,
but he's only on 40, so
yeah. It just takes ADB to finish this up, which I imagine he will, so I think we can safely assume here that ADB has taken this first round on P-Drag.
Yeah, I guess he won't miss a snapper shot.
Yeah, unless something crazy can happen. I don't think so. Which means that we're going to go on to round 2, which is going to be on Hedge
But
Maze.
he should be looking for... No, okay,
No.
he's sliding down.
Maybe thinking he got a little bit too close. Finishes on 185 health. Came down to the final 2 pigs, but it was that 50 health that he grabbed earlier on in the match that did it for him in the end. So like I said, round 2 is going to be on Hedge Maze. So welcome back everybody to round 2, on to Hedge Maze. Crumble changing things up with 2 heavy weapons, then a paratrooper, then a grenadier, and yeah, probably finishing it off with a medic potentially. He does indeed. An ADB, I don't think I've seen him play on Hedge Maze yet. So in this game it will be Crumble to go first, and as we know from Hedge Maze and previous matches, collecting those health crates is the way to go to give yourself an automatic advantage. We saw it on P-Drag, so it will be Crumble to go first, and as I was saying, on P-Drag, collecting the health can really do you some good later on in the match. And this map here on Hedge Maze is kind of similar to P-Drag. It's very flat. Obviously you do have, you know, hedges, so it does have a little bit more peaks and troughs to it. It's a bit more sculpted.
He has to steal a health crate. No!
No, instead opts for the mortar. That looks a little bit short as well.
Yeah, it looks pretty short.
Very short indeed. I haven't seen Crumble's mortar skills come through, unlike Bobby's that we saw in the match the other day. He was utilising
Stealing
them
the health.
pretty well. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
ADB can collect this health crate, which is good for his Grenadier.
But
him up
it's
to,
just... Oh, 20?
Yeah, bumps it up to default health. Why? What were you expecting? 50?
I thought, isn't it always a 50 in Hedge Maze?
No, all the health crates are 20 health.
Okay, then that was my mistake. But still, that's just additional 20 health. You shouldn't just let slip through your hand. So
Exactly.
like here, he has to collect it.
He does. I mean, he is in a good position for the heavy weapons, but
But now, yeah, okay, he does.
Yeah.
Otherwise, ADP would steal it.
yeah, you know he'd pounce on it.
ASAP.
Needs to look out for the blimp though.
Yeah, the blimp. It could be dangerous.
Also
Don't
going to be.
shoot.
That's
No!
also going to be too short as
He's
well.
really aiming at the blimp.
Is he going to hit
He's
it?
hitting it. No, so close.
I think that was
Oh.
intentional.
I'm not too sure. but it really looked like it, yeah.
Well, both players collecting all health crates, equal between the two. ADB
We
Scout.
agreed splitting it fair.
Yeah, ADB
Half.
Scout has had like over 300 health over the last 2 games. So he's going to continue that streak and look to
It's
poison the
looking
orderly,
for-
I think.
Probably a double.
Yeah, potentially. It's a good angle. As long as it can bounce back, which it does.
Just about, but no double
Gets
hit.
one. Gets
Oh
2.
yeah, it does. Oh my god.
Oh, the
I
double.
shouldn't doubt him.
The double again. But Crumble knows exactly what he wants, and that is the, I think, high explosive grenades.
Yeah, I'm always forgetting which are the high explosive grenades and which are the heavy machine guns because they're just all over the place here.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it's the first crate is high explosives, and then machine guns come. No, heavy machine gun.
See what he's doing. He's aiming for the pirate. Yeah, it's a pirate.
Gets double. No,
Oh.
not quite though. Almost double damage.
Yeah, it's kind of the hitboxes with when you're hitting such an angled wall is often kind of strange.
Yeah, it's
You get damage when
usually
Oh.
absorbed. Oh, that could be a turn gained. Having
Tricky
his orderly and his heavy weapons positioned so close together was not the best move by Crumble.
Yeah, don't forget the all was pushed that way with the it's called the classic grenade from the grenadier, but it was really the position of the gunner before wasn't too great.
Yeah, and I think on a map that's quite so barren as this, you can see ADB's strategy is always to remove the orderly as soon as possible and then go in with his own. But there could be some issues here because this map is notorious for blowing pigs up if they go out of bounds.
And he's going out of bounds.
He is indeed, but will it be enough?
No, he's going back.
Ooh. There are certain areas on this map that can pose big problems.
Instantly.
They're mainly
My God.
the top right corner, as you see on the minimap from this angle. But that's going to pose some issues for Crumble as his orderly perishes. And his grenadier just took a trank shot to the face.
It's not looking too good for Crumble.
No, the main problem with facing up against an opponent like ADB is that as soon...
Oh, there will be a scoop.
Ooh, potential.
Oh, will there be a scoop and hoping for the... Okay, maybe.
He'll guarantee some damage, at least 10.
Yeah, but a scoop and hoping for the explosion. You can do that. That's working sometimes, but no.
Maybe he'll look for the knockback instead. That's a
Bit
little bit
too
too
far
far.
to knock him up.
But still 50 damage coming from that one.
Not bad at all.
And the gunner will drop down to 60 health. So loses 100 health over the last 2 or 3 turns. Goes for the flamethrower, so interesting maneuver. I'm not sure it will do anything special, given the angle.
Not really. I think it's the Grenade's turn, so he could try getting, with the high explosive grenade, not a full 60 here. Get himself the next turn.
That is something ADB is always looking at doing, but instead turns his attention maybe elsewhere. Wants to get health
trying
down.
to get the paratrooper.
Yeah.
To the corner, to the edge of the map.
And that could be a potential kill as well. Anyone positioned on the outside of the map is just in danger, especially when there's a grenadier around. No.
Oh.
So
Not quite.
doesn't get the knockback, but does get a decent amount of damage. That was at least 60, I think. But as I was saying earlier, when you're facing up against an opponent like ADB,
Oh, that's too. Okay.
missing shots like this, where you're prioritizing heavy weapons, you're going to get punished as soon as you lose 2 or 3 turns and not deal any damage. He will capitalize on that as soon as possible. And again, the scout still with 160 health.
Yeah, you will have to hit your mortar shots. You can't afford trying 3 times and not hitting a single one. Yeah, yeah, that's really.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can probably miss one or maybe a second one, but
3 strikes.
I think he's looking for a double again. If he can get that,
Gets
that
one.
will be great.
That's going to be a
Oh
double.
my god.
Perfect use of the angles. ADB showing exactly what I was talking about a minute ago. He will pounce on those opportunities, and well, almost Crumble's entire team is poisoned right now.
Yeah, who isn't poisoned is tranquilized, so.
Not looking too
I don't
good.
want to say it just yet, but it looks again like a game over.
Yeah, it looks pretty comfortable for Crumble. Taking again a little bit too much time here, debating what to do. He's going to kill his own player in order to maybe doesn't get the extra damage.
And the bridge pieces are bouncing around.
So a wasted suicide there. And
I mean, that's a 50 on the gunner now, so 2 missed turns in a row then.
ADB is just picking up the pieces.
Yeah.
Probably will finish off this match with...
All 5 picks alive?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because who is... I think the Grenadier is on the lowest health.
Currently, yes. But Philip will perish on his next turn. Misses another go as well, so again ADB can just cruise to victory in this one, I think. I mean, the Grenadier's still on 100. But he will no doubt continue his streak of turns gained, down to 80 health now. And yeah, Crumble isn't going to get a turn anytime soon.
He should get the next turn, unless ADB somehow is able to finish the gunner, but I think he's on 125 health, so that should be easy.
Just needs to pick up a high explosive grenade and do what he needs to do, really.
Yeah, you could hope to get him out of bounds.
Well, that is true. That wall area is quite dangerous. Picking up all the supplies. 2 seconds remaining. And that should be at least 50 damage there, I think. No, drops a bit short.
No.
But he does gain another turn later on, so won't phase him too much.
He can't afford missing a shot at this point.
No, but again, it's just an uphill struggle for Crumble at the moment. 135 health, so...
Oh yeah, he collected a health crit.
Yeah, so only...
He should try at least to kill a Grenadier.
Yeah, only 1 mortar remaining though, so needs to make it count.
I don't think he will hit somebody this time.
At least 1 pig, unless it somehow lands in between them. So the paratrooper... Oh!
And is that?
Yes!
No!
Not quite.
2 health remaining.
28 damage there, so... I mean, it was a good combo between the two, good damage there, but not enough, and well, this could spell the end of the gunner very soon. It won't be enough to kill him, but It will reduce his health down by at least 80 or so, I think, depending on how accurate this can be. Gets the 20. Oh.
That was a great shot, because I couldn't see him at the beginning, so I like that one.
He's down to 66 health.
So I think he's able to kill a Grenadier this next time. He should be.
The Grenadier is at 80.
No. Crumble should be able to kill ADB's Grenadier in the next turn. So to at least kill one pig. That's what I meant.
Oh, ADB's turning his attention to the Grenadier. He's going to look to poison him as well. 1 second remaining.
Oh, but that could hit. No.
A little bit wonky, but ADB can afford to make some mistakes given his current position in this game. He holds all the cards and indeed all the pigs at the moment. So,
what is Crumble trying to do?
I think he will be looking for that Grenadier.
He's running around like he is in a maze. I don't really know where to go.
Looks for the Grenadier, doesn't really know where to shoot.
Okay, that was really strange.
Yeah, I think he just got a little bit flustered there, just didn't quite know what to do. Lots of pigs to go for, too much health, and indeed too little health on his own team, and well, ADB will end the life of the gunner here. Just the poison trick coming into effect pretty much every single turn almost.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think that is the 5th or 6th missed turn then for Crumble in this map, and yeah, can't afford missing so much turns.
Exactly, and I think it was the 2 double poison shots from ADB that really put the nail in the coffin, especially as the orderly.
That's a suicide.
Yeah.
But it should be the first kill for him.
He's taking his time.
Against a suicide.
Yeah, he will remove the orderly from the battlefield. So both players losing their orderly. So ADB doesn't finish with all his pigs intact. But again, the health advantage still has the scout on 160 health. So I think, yeah, ADB will just turn all of his attention. He's still got 4 high explosive grenades.
Yeah, and Crumble will miss his next turn, so
I think we can call
I highly doubt we will see a comeback.
Yeah, unless he can be extremely accurate in some way, shape or form, or maybe ADB misses, but it's very unlikely. So I think we can call this round, and ADB will finish things here with a grenade launcher, potentially. If he can hit this shot, then, well, what a way to end it, really. No, he's gonna go for the trick shot instead. No, decides to play it sensible. Wants to finish off in style. Doesn't want to.
I know, just aiming for him with.
Yeah, I forget he uses this tactic. Nope. Instead, goes for the trick shot.
It wasn't too far away, I guess. It wasn't too far away, but
yeah, the rifle does have a kind of medium range, really. Pretty decent. I mean, there could be a kill here if he uses the cluster bombs, but
he should have used the cluster bomb. Oh yeah, he's using it. What am I talking?
He's gonna aim it straight down.
I think it never did it.
He did a 360 spin.
Oh, and completely destroying his pick, but I think that wasn't enough.
No, doesn't even get the kill.
Is alive.
Unbelievable there. So Crumble takes the bow as he finishes his final game of the season in this league. ADB will move up to 2nd place as we go off into the playoffs, which means that he automatically progresses through to the semi-finals. So we still have one more match to play this week, and after that match, well, in fact, no, that's not right. Actually, the playoffs have been decided already. So Caster and ADB will go through to the semi-final. Mascatino finishes in 3rd place, so he will play Herb Derp and Iron Fox in 4th and myself in 5th. will play in the other quarterfinals. So plenty to come with the playoffs, but I hope you guys enjoyed this match and can join us for the next one.